I know it seems a little chilly with this breeze, but in a couple minutes, I think this breeze is going to serve us well. My name is Steve. If we haven't met, I'd love to meet you after class. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. we're here. Saturdays, Sundays, 10 a.m. we're here. We're live on YouTube, which we are on a lot of these classes, so check that out if you haven't already. But what do you say? Let's get started in child's pose here today, huh? And Saturday morning flow. What do you say? A little kind of power yoga 101, huh? We'll kind of do what we normally do, which is keep it simple, yet not necessarily easy. And you've definitely got the opportunity to push yourself today. If you need to back off at certain times, you can certainly do that as well. But hey, what we're about to do here, this physical practice, this breath-based meditation, is one sliver of an ancient science of yoga, and that's designed to create and maintain physical health, mental clarity, emotional sense of balance. And when these things are good in our life, we're pretty happy. So take a second here. This is really beneficial. Thank yourself for being here. We want to cultivate all the things we just talked about, but also an internal dialogue that is positive and uplifting, because those are the programs that you run through your supercomputer. Thank yourself for being here. Let's begin together by exhaling everything out. And then take a big inhale through your nose, nice and deep, nice and big. And exhale through your mouth. Go ahead and clear all that cleansing breath here. We're doing that 2 more times. Inhale, a little bit bigger through your nose. Soak up the ocean air. And then exhale through your mouth, clear. One more. Inhale. And exhale, empty her out. Now let's keep that same inhale through your nose. Think about breathing the whole length of your torso. So you want to feel it in the bottom of your lungs, your lower diaphragm. But now keep your lips sealed and breathe out through your nose. And this is like shifting the gears of our brain. Can get you out of that fight or flight gear and bring you back to a rest and digest gear. Again, inhale, drawing in this ocean air. Can you feel it in your lower belly? Your diaphragm even, that's good. And then keep your lips sealed, exhale, navel up and in. You gently guide and push that breath out. And let's drop into this. And let's let this be the foundation of our meditation. This deep breath in. And this a slow breath out. Now in this Power Yoga 101 flow, as I mentioned, we'll keep it simple, yet not necessarily easy. Let's see if you can maintain the breathing the whole time, and in turn the state that it returns us to, which is a calm state. So in the end, we'll have worked pretty hard, done hard stuff, but in a real meditative way, real calm way, moving through adversity with an inner quality of balance and equanimity. This can lessen our stress response, and that's the idea, and that can have another huge impact on your life. Inhale. Exhale. From here, everybody, inhale, slide on up to your hands and to your knees, your tabletop pose. And then straight away from here, exhale, draw your belly up and in, just kind of firm up your rib cage, your core. Take your left leg, extend it straight back behind you. Now, instead of pointing your toes, let's flex your foot, extend your left leg straight back, flex your foot, spiral inward with your left thigh so that your hips remain level. Now on your inhale, lift your left leg a little bit higher. Feel that in your glute, your hamstring, and look up. Dip your stomach down. Breathe in. There you go. Exhale, left knee towards your nose. Push your breath out. There we go. Let's do that again. Inhale, extend it back, look up. This is a deep breath in, spinal extension. Exhale, round down, chin to chest, into that spinal flexion. Give me one more. Extend it, look up, spinal mobility. Exhale, pull it all in, spinal vitality. And then take your left leg, extend her straight back. And now just take your right arm, extend her straight forward. Try not to do that thing with your lips. Look straight down so that your neck is long on all four sides. Now, hey, is your lower belly or any part of your belly, your rib cage, just spilling out? Let's firm that up a little bit more. And just for a couple more breaths, we'll do a little work. Inhale, lift your arm and leg up a little bit higher. There you go, everybody. And then see if you can stretch them a little bit longer on your exhale. Just one more breath. Inhale, lift everything up, breathe it in. And exhale, release and set everything down. Let's just simply switch it up. Take your right leg, extend it straight back. Flex your foot, inward rotation with your thigh. And then right away, inhale, look up, lift your right leg higher. Get that back bend here. And then exhale, knee to nose, push your breath out. Now give me two more of these. Can you milk the size of the breath? Milk the movement so you feel it throughout every vertebra in your spine. And just doing a little warming before we get in to that flow. And then take your right leg, extend it straight back. And then take your left arm, extend it straight forward. Neck long, look straight down. Firm around your middle. Steady your visual gaze. Steady your deep diaphragm breathing. We just did spinal flexion and extension. Now we got some spinal strengthening, lengthening, and traction, along with some core strengthening. Let's lift up a little bit. You breathe in here now. Very good. Exhale, release, and set everything down. Inhale, straighten your legs back to plank pose, high push-up position. Shift forward, and then exhale. Let's lower and take it all the way down to your chest. And then slide your hands back a little bit, untuck your toes, tops of your feet. I want you to press them down into your mat. And then inhale, cobra pose. Little to no weight in your hands. So if your arms are straight, I know you got a lot of weight in your hands. There you go, bud. Exhale. Oh, good. Take her back down. So let's do that one again, now that you got the idea. Inhale, lift up, elbows in. Think about shoulders back, trying to feed your heart through. So you might even pull back with your hands. Exhale, take her right back down. Inhale, once again, cobra pose, lift it up, breathe in, hold here. Take your hands, reach them to the ocean. Biceps by ears once again. Now bend your knees to 90 degrees. Flex your feet and press the soles of your feet to the sky for 5. Biceps by your ears. 4. Now we're doing it. There we go. Yeah, you got it. Don't worry. 3. Steady your gaze straight down. Glutes, y'all. Glutes. 2. Inhale, lift it. Breathe in here. Woo. Exhale, release. Take it all the way back down. Inhale, press up to hands and knees, tabletop pose. And then exhale, curl your toes, lift your hips to the sky. Your very first downward facing doggy. Doggy, yeah, doggy. Good, everybody. Now drop your head down, you're all good. Think of it this way. If your breath is sporadic, like it is all day long, right? It's short, it's choppy. Sometimes it's in and out of our mouth, which what we want to do is breathe in through our nose and out through our nose as much as we can. If your breath is sporadic, your mind is sporadic. If your eyes, in turn, are all over the place, wandering around like satellite dishes searching for a signal, then your mind's going to be all over the place as well. So we want to look towards our knees and towards our thighs, so we lengthen our cervical spine here. Put a soft bend in both of your knees. Soft bend in both of your knees. This helps you in your posture. Now keep that bend in your knees and try to shove the ground away from you. In other words, lift your hips higher. Now, circle your shoulders around towards the front of your body. Bring your triceps in towards your cheekbones. I'm going to walk you through it. I'm going to walk you through it with my words. Take another full breath in. As you saturate your blood with oxygen, it's now flowing, right, straight to your brain. Exhale it out. From here, look forward, and then step your feet behind your wrists at the top of your mat. So feet are about hips width apart. And then bend your knees a lot, like belly on thighs, knees on chest. There you go. Now head dropping down. Head dropping down. Take your pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow for a ragdoll pose. Head still dropping. If you wanted to start to straighten your legs a little bit, all good. However, we started from a really safe and supportive place of that knee bend once again. You're going to hear me say that a lot throughout the practice. A little knee bend is your best friend. Now, if you want to shake your head out, sway your torso out, ooh. For a lot of us, I bet you this is the most sensation, right, we've gotten in our whole posterior chain all week. Our glutes, our hamstrings, our lower back, our upper back, our shoulders, our neck. Just let it all go. Take one more inhale here. Very good, everybody. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Heel toe your feet together in the center of your mat. Again, little bend in your knees. Little knee bend's your friend. Drop your head down, chin to chest, radar. And then slowly roll up to standing, vertebra by vertebra. Good. As you come up, let's take our hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Inhale through your nose. Think about breathing your body taller. What does it feel like to breathe your body taller? And then wide at the top. That's breathing in 360 degrees. Lips stay sealed, stay tall. Exhale, navel up and in. Okay, everybody, you're going to leave here a little bit more balanced, a little bit stronger, a little bit better than before. Once again, tell yourself, good job, nice work, I showed up. And let's start to get her done, y'all. Power Yoga 101. Open your eyes, release your hands, palms facing forward. Inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. Lean it back a little bit if it feels good. I bet you it does. There you go. Exhale, fold all the way down. Now, try to lay your torso out long. I bend my knees quite a bit there. Head dropping down at the bottom. Now, inhale. We're going to find a halfway lift. You want to flatten your back. You can take your hands above or below your knees. And then exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank pose. High push-up position. Good. I would drop to my knees here the first couple of these. All right, this is going to it's going to require a strong core as you move through this. If you're with me and you're still with me, like knees up, either or. We're going to inhale, shift forward, shoulders in front of wrist, about 4 or 5 inches. Exhale, lower halfway down, but we're not going to let those hips sink down, are we, bud? And then inhales, upward facing dog. Now, tops of the feet down. Shoulders back. See if you can lift your knees by engaging quadriceps. Shoulders back, back row. And then exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward, facing doggy. Breathe, everybody. Remember, little bend in your knees. You're trying to press the ground away from you. You're trying to use strength to create lift and length. Head dropping down low. Breath in that flow. We're going to refine this and move through it a couple more times. Breathe, everybody. Inhale, bend your knees, load up your arms, and look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or this light hop of feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch all the way together. There you go. Now inhale, give me that halfway lift. Think about length, right? Hips pulling back and head reaching out. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, and empty out. Lead with chest. Inhale, rise. Float your torso. Reach it up high to the sky. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center and push your breath out. Let's do it again, y'all. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up. I bet you can reach higher and even lean back a little bit more. Exhale, fold all the way down. Push your breath out. As you can see, you're surfing the wave here. Inhale, halfway lift. It's called Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, clench your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway down. Your elbows should go straight back and touch your side bodies. Inhales, upward facing dog. Now, tops of the feet down. Can you lift your knees? Stay here for a second, y'all. Couple breaths. Say, you don't have to lift your knees, but if you try to lift your knees and you can't, I bet you your hands are way out in front of you. You want to bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. So how we do that in our upper plank pose is we shift forward more to lower halfway down. One more, inhale, shoulders back. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Man, real sweet back bend right there, y'all. Head dropping down low. Steady your gaze, steady your breath. You're doing great. Inhale, we got two more. Bend your knees. Again, load up your arms, load up your legs. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet between your hands. Inhale, give me that halfway lifty, flat backy. Breathe in here now. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty her out. Inhale, rise. Go ahead, come all the way up, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Do it again, y'all. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up. And you're just leaning it back till it feels like, woo. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Okay, I'm watching over here. You got to shift forward, shoulders way in front of your wrist, way in front of your wrist. Slide your hands back if you can't get there. Exhale, lower halfway down without your hips collapsing. Woo, y'all. Inhales, upward facing dog. Make that feel amazing. And then exhale, send your hips to the sky. Dogger. Yee. Sweet doggery, y'all. We're off to a great start. I know that blood is starting to flow and that cool breeze you thought was cool 10 minutes ago. Well, you probably forgot all about it 5 minutes ago. Okay, give me two more deep breaths, y'all. Breath-based moving meditation. We got one more of those flows on your own. We've just done 3 together. And then I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. You can certainly add stuff or skip stuff, but not the breath. You got to breathe deep, y'all. Good, everybody. Now I can tell already these simple shapes and simple movements are ones that some of us haven't taken in a little while. You got to sweep out the cobwebs every once in a while, y'all. It must be done. Right? And although Big Pharma is spending billions and billions and billions to try to get a pill that does this for you, they haven't succeeded yet. You've done the right thing and you've showed up to your mat. This matters, y'all. Woo! Nice job. Inhale. Exhale, all right. From here, let's inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Now you're going to bend your left knee and scorpion tail that leg. So left heel comes over and across towards your right shoulder. And then if you want to circle the knee out, circle it out. That usually feels, it gets a lot of the popping out of there. If you want to flip your dog, you can totally do that. There you go, everybody. Breathe well for 5, 4. Nice, everybody. 3, 2, all right. Inhale. We're going to take it back to 3-legged dog. Left leg high to the sky. Flex your foot and then spiral inward with your thighs. You just close your hip. Now from here, walk your hands back towards your right foot. Just take your left leg parallel to the ground. I guess you would not find this in a Power Yoga 101 flow, but hey, we're here. So bend your right knee a little bit, find a halfway lift in your upper torso, and then just open up your arms and come to fly. Airplane pose, Dakasana. Steady. Steady your gaze. Steady your deep diaphragm breathing. I know it's hard. It has to be that way. One more breath. Inhale, option to reach your hands forward here. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground, and then walk it forward to three-legged doggy. Ooh, good. Inhale, lift your left leg a little bit higher here. And exhale, shift forward, pull your left knee up into your chest. Step it through for low lunge. Stack your knee directly above your ankle here. And then, I'll tell you what, start to bend and straighten in and out of your front left leg. There we go. Your hamstring deserves it after that last little balancing there. It deserves it after all the sitting that we do throughout our week, right? Now settle in with your leg pretty straight. That doesn't mean completely straight. Inhale, take a look up and lengthen out. Breathe in. Pull your left hip back. Keep your leg how it is, and that's straight-ish, right, brother? And then fold into that hamstring for a couple more breaths. Okay, leg is straight-ish, straight enough to get a good amount of sensation. And if it's a little bit uncomfortable, good. I think we're knocking on the right door. If it's really painful, especially a sharp pain, you got to back off a little bit. Find that balance, everybody. Nice work. Take an inhale here. Exhale, come back into your low lunge. Spin your back right heel down so that your back right toes point towards the front right corner of your mat. And inhale, rise up to warrior one. Reach your hands to the sky. Whoa, jumping the gun over there, y'all. Now, good. Now here in warrior one, try to have a pretty long stance. Think about pulling your left hip back and then take your right thigh, spiral it inward towards the midline of your body. That's going to press your right hip forward. This will work to square our hips up. And if they don't get completely square, that's all good. Left hip back, right hip forward. Take another inhale, reach higher. Think upper body ascending. There you go, feel something. Exhale, sink a little bit. Lower body descending. Very good. Take another inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Little bit longer of a stance. And as you can now see, you've got open hips as opposed to closed hips. Deeper bend in your front left knee. Stack it right above your ankle. There we go. Now steady your gaze. Are y'all breathing deep? Inhale, think about breathing your body taller. And then wider. Stay tall. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. You want to be active enough to feel it everywhere. Calm enough to hold it forever. This is huge what you're doing. Take an inhale. Exhale, stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse warrior. Your right hand's gonna slide down the back of your right leg. Now take a look at your front left knee. It's gonna wanna straighten, isn't it? But you're gonna resist the urge to do that. You're gonna bend your left knee. It's also gonna wanna lean inward. I want you to point that knee straight forward. I want you to aim true. Good, give me one more breath. Inhale, reach. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back. Shift forward and lower slow. Now, you could skip this if you wanted. I wouldn't blame you. Upward face and opens your heart. Breathe it in. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward face in. Inhale, right leg. Send her on up. Go ahead, y'all. Bend to that knee. Stack of that hip. You want circle? Circle. You want to flip your dog? Who might have stopped you? Yes, everybody. Woo, a lot of flippers today. Breathe. 5, 4. We want to try. We want to try to make this the hardest thing we do all day. 3, 2, all right. Inhale, we're back to three-legged dog. Flex your foot, inward rotation with your thigh. Okay, now walk your hands. Take that stroll, y'all. Walk your hands back towards your left foot. Right leg parallel to the ground. Little knee bend is your friend. Find your halfway lift. And let's see how graceful, if at all, we can open up our arms and come to fly. Woo! Man, I think that whole back row is about to go down like a bunch of dominoes, everybody. Steady your gaze. Hey, you know what? It might even do them some good and just give them a little bit more challenge to move through in that calm way. Right leg is lifted. Right leg, y'all. Last inhale, you could reach your hands forward here. Woo! Exhale, hands to the ground. Walk it forward. Great transitions, everybody. Back to three-legged dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Can you breathe a little bit higher? Exhale, shift forward, knee up in the chest. Low lunge, step your right foot through. Stack your knee above your ankle. What's up, brother? And then bend and straighten. Go for it, in and out of your front right leg. See what you're working with. Oh, I know, y'all. And now settle in, couple breaths here. Leg pretty straight. Inhale, look up, pull your right hip back. Exhale, fold into the hamstring. Fold into the hamstring. Breathe into the hamstring. You'll probably notice after a couple breaths that the sensation dissipates a little bit. And the muscle releases, softens, but we're doing so in a safe way. Awesome. Take an inhale here. Exhale, come back into your low lunge. Spin your back left heel down, back left toes, pointers up front left corner. Root down, inhale, rise up, warrior one, hands to the sky. Now, right hip back, left hip forward. Can you adjust a little bit there? Back row, right hip back, left hip forward. I see somebody back there. Oh, a little bit. There we go. Good. Now, inhale. Can you reach higher? Right hip back, left hip forward. Are your back left toes pointing towards the front left corner of your mat? You can step your feet wider. That gives your hips more room to work with. Give me another inhale. Reach. You want to feel something here. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Take that longer stance. That deeper bend in your front right knee. Your back left toe is going to angle forward slightly, not nearly as much as in the last posture. Now steady your gaze and literally see what you can get cooking. Inhale, breathing taller, breathing wider. You're not going through the motions. You're stretching your arms away from each other. You're creating some space here. And then exhale, you're sinking down deep, everybody. You're making it challenging, right? We do hard stuff here. One of the best habits you could possibly have. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Your left hand's gonna slide down the back of your right leg. Oh, that front right knee. We're keeping it bent. We're keeping it pointing straight forward, right? Back row, we're not letting that knee lean inward, are we? Take one more inhale, reach it back, breathe in. Exhale, go ahead, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your right foot back to plank, shift forward, lower. Again, you can skip this, everybody. Upward facing is your inhale. Feed your heart through. And then exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Sweet doggaroo. Inhale, bend your knees. Load up your arms, look forward. End of your exhale. Can you lightly hop your feet between your hands? It's all good if not. Heels and toes are touching. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, empty out. Now bend your knees to around 90 degrees here. Knees to 90. And then squeeze your thighs a little bit more. Bring your weight into your heels. So as you sink a little bit lower, can you feel that in your glutes, your hamstrings, the back of your legs? That's what we're trying to fire up. Now again, we're gonna sink a ½ inch lower. I want you to squeeze your thighs all the way together. You're gonna keep your lower body exactly how it is and just take one breath. Inhale, lift your chest, reach your hands high to the sky. I believe they call it the chair pose. Not quite sure why. Exhale, release, forward fold. Let's do this, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward. We're gonna get her done, y'all. Lower halfway down. Inhale, feed your heart through your upward facing dog. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky, downward facing. Inhale, lift your left leg, send her on up. Exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands so that you're in that low lunge. Inhale, straighten your front left leg till it just feels right. Exhale, come right back into your low lunge, spin your back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Reach your hands high to the sky. Take the whole exhale to open up, warrior two. Heart to La Jolla, spread your wings, sink deep. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Breathe it in. Exhale, windmill down. Step it back. Shift forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhales that upward facing dog, heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky, Sawi Doggaroo. Inhale, right leg, y'all. Breathe her up. Exhale, sweep her through, low lunge. Remember, knee above ankle. Inhale, you straighten your front right leg, perfect degree. Exhale, right back in it, low lungerie, back heel down. Inhale, first warrior, rise and reach your hands to the heavens. Exhale, warrior two, open wide, heart towards Mission Beach, spread your wings. Inhale, reversing, big breath in. Exhale, take it on down, step her back. Yeehaw, y'all. Simple stuff that has you doing so much for your body, for your brain, for every single cell of your body. Hips to the sky, downward facing dog. As the intent, intensifies a little bit, again, reaffirm you made the right decision. Thank yourself for being here. You're going to be better on the other side, I promise you. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha, breathe it in. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana, dive it in. Inhale, chair pose, sink low, lift chest, reach. Exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs. Woo, dive it in. Inhale, halfway lift. Think about length, everybody. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale's that upward facing dog, a simple movement you never want to lose the ability to do. Exhale, hips to the sky, Sawi Doggaroo. Inhale, lift your left leg, breathe your left leg high. Exhale, sweep her through, low lunge. Inhale, straighten your front left leg till the hamstring, the sensation tells you it's good. Exhale, you're right back in it, back heel down. Inhale, rise and reach your hands to the sky. Take it from here, everybody. Breath-based moving meditation. We just changed the movements a little bit from that first flow. Simple movements, simple shapes, and then right side on your own. You got that hamstring stretch before your warrior one, everybody. Breathe well, my friends. Simple stuff that's working every muscle, taking your joints through pretty much their full range of motion. The internal compression caused by the proper breathing and the postures massage and stimulate your internal organs. It supercharges the pharmaceutical factor in your brain in the pharmaceutical factories in your muscles. This is huge what you're doing. I'll meet you right back in Dogger. Can you lift your knees from there? Still slide your hands back. Shoulders back. Right? Feed your heart through. Tops of the feet down. Tops of the feet down. Ah, nice work, everybody. Let's do it, huh? You're doing beautiful. Keep breathing. And if it's challenging in a lot of different ways, this is good. We do hard things here. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Let's keep getting her done. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop of feet between your hands. Inhale, give me that halfway lift. Pull your chest out long. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty out strong. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips. Lift your chest and reach to the sky. Exhale, open arm twist to your left. Open arm twist left. Now sink lower, squeeze your toes and your heels and all your knees, squeeze them. And then, as you sink a little bit lower, lift your heels. And steady your gaze. And try not to do that thing with your lips. And then breathe, y'all. 5. Moving through adversity. 4. With an inner quality of equanimity. 3. Awesome, y'all. 2. Inhale, take her back through chair pose. Heels down, hands high. Exhale, release, forward fold. Dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift, left back and lengthen out. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, moving through that flow. Exhale, Power Yoga 101. Flow, hips to the sky, downward facing. Inhale, lift your left leg, breathe her on up. Exhale, this time, bring your left knee to your left elbow. Push your breath out. And then inhale, take it across to right elbow. Oh. Exhale, back to left elbow. Do it again. Inhale, right elbow, slow. Exhale, left elbow. Do it again, do it again. Inhale, right elbow. Exhale, left elbow. All right, inhale, reach your left leg and send her high. Exhale, sweep her through to your hands. Low lunge. Inhale, straighten your front left leg. I almost forgot this one. I see I'm not alone. Exhale, come back in, low lunge, back heel down. Inhale, rise. Reach your hands to the sky. Now stay tall. Exhale, swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. Now inhale, lean it back. Squeeze your shoulder blades and lift out of your heart. Exhale, dive your left shoulder to your inner left thigh. We not only want to make this practice the hardest thing we do all day, you have the opportunity right now to probably put yourself physically in the most uncomfortable position you'll be in all day. And then move through it like if someone was just sitting next to you listening to you breathe, they wouldn't know it was challenging at all. Yes, everybody. You're doing awesome. Give me one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, warrior 2. Release your hands. Windmill all the way open here. Exhale is going to be extended side angle pose. So reach, reach, reach. Exhale, side angle. Forearm to thighs, all good. Now, are you breathing deep? That's the key here. See if you can roll your right shoulder back a little bit more, become a little bit more narrow. Now see if you can take your right hand and reach to the ocean and just get a little bit more cooking overall for 5. You've got the option to take your left hand up parallel with your right. 4. Yo. 3. Nice work, 2. Inhale, take her back up, warrior 2. Straighten your front left leg. Maybe shorten your stance an inch or 2. Now we got straight legs. On your inhale, reach out, out, out. Straight legs. Keep all the length, and then just rotate. Triangle pose, left hand down, right hand high. Again, notice what you feel, where that sensation is, where yoga is really doing its work right now. Right? Because as we get older, our body tightens, it stiffens. It's almost like strangulation from the inside out, whereas this practice seems to restore us, wants to restore us to a natural state. We're here for another 4. We're just going to lean into some balancing here. Balancing half moon, Ardha Chandrasana in 3. You can start to look down. Okay, 2. Bend your front left knee up. Now, if you have a water bottle or block, take that along with you in your left hand. And exhale, lean into your front left leg and take your back right leg up parallel to the ground. Now drive down your left heel and then squeeze that left quadricep. You could leave a micro bend there if you need. And then your top right foot, you want to flex that foot. Spiral your toes away from the ground so your hips and heart are open towards La Jolla. This looks phenomenal, y'all. 2 more breaths, y'all. You got this. You can do this. Inhale. You can do this and more. Exhale, all right. Take an inhale here. Now bend your left knee a lot. Exhale your right hand down. Bring your right knee into your nose. There you go. Set your right foot down next to your left so that your heels and toes are touching all the way together. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips. Lift your chest and reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, open arm twist to your right. Now sink lower. Squeeze your thighs a little bit more. And then here we come. Lift your heels. 5. And you're doing fantastic, everybody. 4. Stick with it. Stick with it. You can do this. The warm-up is almost done. 3. Here we go. 2. Nobody was amused on that one. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Woo! Dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back. Last one of these, y'all. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward, lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, give me that upward facing dog. Heart open wide. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale, breathe your right leg. Send her on up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Push your breath out. Inhale, take her across left elbow. These are slow breaths. Exhale, right elbow. Therefore, slow movement. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. One more, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, back to your right. All right, let's move on. Inhale, right leg, send her high. Exhale, sweep your right foot through, low lunge. Inhale, straighten your front right leg. Last one of these, y'all. Exhale, take her back in, spin your back heel down. Inhale, warrior 1, hands high to the sky. This time, exhale, swim your hands and interlace fingers at your lower back. Inhale, open your heart, lean it back, breathe in. Exhale, humble your warrior. Dive your right shoulder, dive it on in. So what we're doing here, this physical exercise, and point in case with this shape, this posture, it's not comfortable, it's pretty uncomfortable, right? A self-induced stress. This is the best thing you can do for yourself for all the negative stress, right? Short-term self-induced stress is very, very good. It cultivates resiliency, confidence, competence. This is awesome. One more, inhale. Dive in deeper, exhale. Inhale, release your hands, open up, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Reach, reach, reach. And then rotate. Good. Forearm to thighs, all good. But make sure you're not dropping your ear on your shoulder. Y'all breathing, right? Y'all breathing deep? Can you roll your left shoulder back and become more narrow? Can you take your left hand and reach to the ocean and get a little bit more cooking? Beat deep bend in the front right knee, right back row. 5, we're not dropping our ear or our chin on our shoulder there, are we? 4, option for right hand up parallel, y'all. There we go. 3. Nice work. 2. Inhale, warrior 2. Use your core strength to bring her back up. Then straighten your front right leg. 3-angle pose. Remember length, everybody. Inhale, reach-a, reach-a, reach-a. Keep the length. Tick-tock of the arms. Woo! Working hard, doing uncomfortable things in a really, really calm way. You know, science, it seems to tell us more and more every week that disease and illness is caused by like stress response. So if you lessen your stress response, I think that could have a huge impact. We're here for another 3. A little bit more balancing. We're just there, y'all. 2, look down, bend your front right knee, slide your right fingertips about a foot forward. If you got that water bottle or block, take her along for the ride. And then lean into your front right leg, take your back left leg up, parallel to the ground. Open hip. So drive down right heel, squeeze that quadricep. Rather than pointing the top left foot, you're flexing it, pulling your toe back towards your shin and spiraling your toes away from the ground. This looks awesome. Last 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. How about one more? Take an inhale here. Now bend your right knee. Exhale. Left hand down to meet your right. Bring your left knee into your nose. There we go. And then this time, extend your left leg back. Look up and lengthen a one-legged halfway lift. Exhale, step it back to low lunge. And then walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs, parallel your feet. Maybe stagger yourself with your neighbor, you know, for obvious reasons here. And then if you'd like to grab your ankles, your big toes. Woo! After that work, everybody. Real sweet one right here now. Heart is above your head. So this is considered an inversion, which naturally raises the level of serotonin in your brain. But we've been doing that all along, as well as the dopamine, the oxytocin, this chemical that helps us focus known as norepinephrine. But with the self-induced stress, the cortisol has stayed up probably pretty high the whole time. But it's about to drop off the table. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, left back and lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands back to low lunge, top of your mat. Drop your back left knee to the ground. Heel toe your right foot over to or past your left wrist. And move to half pigeon pose. So your heel's gonna pull in towards your body. And if you got knee stuff or ankle stuff, you can lay on your back and take it there. But keep your hips level. And then walk your hands back as you breathe in, open your heart. Exhale, walk your hands out. Your half pigeon pose. I'll be honest, some of those shapes, movements, transitions we just did there, those didn't look easy. That's why I didn't do them with you. But you moved through them. Right, with the I say while maintaining a state of calmness, meditative state even. That's huge. That takes focus. That takes commitment. Thank yourself. Acknowledge yourself for the hard work you've done. If we don't acknowledge ourselves, a lot of times we look for other people to do it. It's not what we do here. From here, let's walk our hands back out of this one. Lean onto your right hip and turn to face the street. As you do, bring the sole of your right foot to your inner left thigh. Try to bring your sit bones flat to your mat. Root down, take an inhale. Reach your hands high to the sky. And then turn and square up with your left leg. And exhale, fold it on down. Just a little more sweetness for your hamstring here. Breathe. Were there drones or something? Why tell me? You gotta go to soup. Yeah, you did. One more breath here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. All right, let's take her back up. Take Baddha Konasana. Now the soles of your feet together. Knees open nice and wide. And then you can, however you far away from your body you want your feet, it's up to you. Rather than trying to round your spine and jam your forehead towards your knees, can you think about tilting your whole tailbone, your whole pelvic bowl forward, lengthening here, and then hinging at your waist and leading with your heart and folding in that manner. So your back will end up being a bit flatter. Ultimately, as you come forward, it'll probably round, but we're just bringing more awareness here. We're breathing deep. One more, inhale. Exhale, all right. Let's see here, everybody. Let's take her back up. And then swing your right leg around behind you, I believe. We got half pigeon facing the street on your left leg. Pull your heel in towards your body. Close and protect your knee joint. Inhale, walk your hands back and open your heart. And then exhale, walk your hands out and open your hip. Still breathing deep. And in turn, still reinforcing that parasympathetic state that is connected to the rest and digest state. That's a healthy healing state. What do you got? All right. From here, walk your hands back out of this one. Lean onto left hip. Turn back to face the ocean. We're just about there, y'all. Sole of your left foot, inner right thigh. Sit bones flat. Root down, take an inhale, reach your hands high. Turn, square, exhale, fold her down. One more breath here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Let's take her back up. Straighten both legs out. Roll easily onto your back. Once you get there, how about a little happy baby, huh? The happy baby. And then if you'd like, how about a spinal twist to finish out? You could choose. Spinal twist of your choosing to finish out. Hit both sides evenly. When you're good, take her back through center. Unwind, pull both knees in. And then just release and allow your legs to fall out. There you go, everybody. We made it. Let your toes fall open. You can let your palms just face up along your side body. Close your eyes. Now together, let's exhale everything out. Take a big inhale through your nose. And just like in the beginning, exhale through your mouth. Do that again. Inhale. Clear it out. One more. Inhale. This time, hold full. Release. Release. Now, everything we've done, all the strengthening, lengthening, balance, we've done our breathing, right? We've done with a certain quality of attention and awareness to make it a meditation. The purpose of meditation is to get to this point here. Place of calmness, peace, balance. So you could say we've been moving towards stillness for this past hour. I'll guide us out in just a few moments. Allow yourself to bask in the fruits of your labor, this calmness, and your Shavasana. Feels good, right? Feels good, right? Probably the most calm you can almost remember being. Like coming home almost after a long trip. If you're ready, you can just start to breathe easily. If you like to wiggle your fingertips or toes, wrists, ankles, you can do that. If you like to roll on your side, that's right there for you as well. You've also got the option to just gently make your way to seated. Again, notice how you feel, everybody. Right? Our lives are so fast-paced, filled with all kinds of stuff and stress, which makes this practice, breathing, yoga, meditation, a requirement, the antidote, the medicine. Thank yourself for the gift that you've given yourself. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through. Thank you for honoring the donation-based system that we use here. It'd be easy to look around and be like, hey, there's so many people, he won't notice my donation not being there. In fact, a bunch of folks just got up and scattered on the end. However, you have received some value here, I believe. So just thank you for honoring the system. If you're doing that, what I'm trying to say is 100 other people are doing that. Thank you for honoring the system. Thank you for your generosity, and know that I will try to give as much value as I possibly can every time I'm up here. The divine within me honors that within you. Namaste.